Hi everyone, it's your girl Kimberly, and we are here because it is Hydra Session Friday, and we are so excited. So I'm gonna give you a little time to get your samples. If you have samples, you want to have. I have 3 wet washcloths. You might only need 2, or if you're close to the sink, you can use the water. I also have a water bowl just in case I need to add some extra water. Also. So go ahead and get your samples. You want to open them all up. All of the samples, you want to open them up. So Hydra Session is a deep exfoliation and maximum hydration pampering session. Okay, so we're going to dig deep as far as exfoliation goes. And then afterwards, we're going to hydrate really deep as well so that your skin tomorrow and like the next 2-3 days will be like, OMG. This feels amazing. Okay. And if you don't have samples and you want samples, just comment samples and we'll make sure you get the samples for the next one. The next one is going to be on November 3rd. Okay. November 3rd is our next Hydra session. So comment samples. That way we can send you the link to fill out the form to get your samples. We just need to know kind of what your skin type is, what your eye color is, and what else? Oh, phone number, address, so we know where to send the samples to as well. But comment samples if you want to get your free samples for the Hydra session. All of the exfoliation products and the hydration products is what you'll be getting. But while you're still getting your samples, getting your stuff ready, I want to invite everyone to the biggest event of the year, which is called Giftology. We're having it this Sunday, okay, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. What is that? 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And it's going to be via YouTube. We send you a registration link. It's free, but we're going to be giving away thousands in prizes. Amazon gift cards, Marc Jacobs tote bags, Kate Spade clutches, Stanley tumblers, the Dreamy blanket, Nespresso machines, AirPods, all kinds of stuff. We're going to be giving it away. It's going to be on YouTube Sunday, 8 o'clock. If you would like the registration link for this so that you can be one of our VIP guests, just comment gift, and we'll send you the registration link to your messenger. So comment gift so that you can get the link to our Giftology event that's happening on Sunday. I promise you, you do not want to miss it. It is going to be amazing. So good. So many prizes are going to be giving away. And it's free. So what if you win Apple AirPods and you're like, I have 10 of those? Then sell them or give them away. The holidays are coming up. Give them away to someone, right? There's so many options when you get something for free. So join us, please. Join us on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a blast. Again, it's going to be on YouTube. We got to get you registered for it. It takes about 20 seconds to register for it. And then from there, we'll be able to send you the YouTube link and all of that stuff too. Okay. All right. So let's get started with our Hydra session. So we're going to start with all of the exfoliation products first. But before you start with any products, you got to make sure you clean your face, because every time you don't wash your face at night, your skin ages 9 to 13 days. So it is important that you wash your face at night no matter what. Even if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted, I just don't feel like getting into bed. Wash your face no matter what. You can also use our Lazy Girl Cleanser, which is our micellar water, which I love this stuff right here, the micellar water. If you're someone and you're like, okay, I rarely wash my face at night, or I just don't have time, get the micellar water from your consultant, please. That way you can still wash your face. You put it on a cotton round and you wipe your face. The micellar water cleans your face, but it also removes makeup too. So if you wear makeup and that kind of stuff, you definitely want to get micellar water. And if you wear eye makeup, you got to get the oil-free eye makeup remover, because it removes waterproof and non-waterproof makeup just like that. Super easy, very gentle. The micellar water is only $18. Trust me, it is worth it. Your face is worth it. Not aging, it's worth $18, right? Because people pay right now $400 a session, $500, $600 a session for Botox to not age. You can prevent the aging process just by cleaning your face. All right. And then the oil-free eye makeup remover, again, you shake it up. It's ready to use. It also kills eye mites too, which we all have, these small little bugs that live in our eye area. And this is only $20. Okay. This is $20. So if you wear eye makeup, you got to get this from your consultant, because this is the best. It's like in Oprah's top 10. I mean, it has a Good Housekeeping seal of approval. It's amazing. So you got to get that from your consultant as well. Okay, so let's talk about cleaning your face. I usually use my skin cleansing brush, but tonight, because we're doing such a deep exfoliation, I'm not going to use the brush with it. But this brush cleans your face 85% better than if you use your hands or you use a washcloth. I love this brush. It is so soft and it's really good for sensitive skin because it doesn't turn on its own. You get the control, the speed, and the turn. It oscillates, which is just enough vibration to knock down the dirt and the grime that you have on your face. There's multiple speeds, fast, medium, slow speeds. This is the on and off button. It's actually USB chargeable, so you don't have to worry about rusty batteries in the shower also. The brush heads can be replaced. There's also a massager that will go on here too, and you can massage your serums and your moisturizers into your skin also. But you can replace the brush head. You can just order the brush head from your consultant as well. But this brush is amazing. I use it with my cleanser all the time. It feels so good when you do that. Okay, now we're going to jump into, I want you to find the cleanser first. So we're going to be using our 4-in-1 cleanser. It's the Time Wise Miracle Set Cleanser, 4-in-1 cleanser. Why do I like this cleanser? One, it comes in 2 formulas, combination to oily skin and normal to dry skin. So if you have the one that's clear, then you have the combination to oily. I'm gonna be using the normal to dry one tonight just because we're doing a lot of exfoliation and I want the moisturizer for my face. But the 4-in-1 cleanser, it cleans, it tones, it brightens, and it exfoliates. So that's the 4 thing: clean, tone, brighten, exfoliate. Those 4 things. If you are super busy and you're like, I don't even like to wash my face, get this cleanser. The 4-in-1 cleanser, it does 4 things in one product. Okay, so get the 4-in-1 cleanser. All right, go ahead, grab your wet washcloth. We're going to go ahead and put the cleanser on all over. And the next thing we're going to use is the microdermabrasion. We're going to keep the cleanser on. I like to mix it when I'm using microdermabrasion. That way I wipe it off once and not like, okay, wipe the cleanser off and then wipe the microdermabrasion off. We just wipe it off one time, okay? So let's go ahead and dampen your face with the wet washcloth. I hope you all have had a great week so far. It's Friday. So that means that the weekend is here. I hope you have some awesome plans for the weekend as well. So let's go ahead and get this cleanser on all over. You're going to feel the exfoliation beads in there too. I'm using the normal to dry one. Now this cleanser does not have a scent, which I love. So it's not like, oh, it smells so good. It's just no scent. And I like that. Sometimes I just like my skincare to just be fragrance free and smell nothing at all. But get the cleanser on all over. Now, if it's sticky, that means that it's not, you don't have enough water, okay? So you might need to get a little more water if it's sticky, or use your washcloth to add more water to it if it's sticky. But then the next product that we're going to use is the microdermabrasion. So I want you to go ahead and find that microdermabrasion. So this is going to be the first step to the exfoliation process. We're going to start on the surface level first, or surface layer first. Before we move on a little deeper, okay? So microdermabrasion, I love this stuff. You don't use it every day, no more than about 2 to 3 times a week. 3 times is max. I do have a before and after photo here. So I'm gonna ask you these questions. Do you have large pores? Do you have breakouts? Do you have blackheads or whiteheads? Do you have uneven skin tone, hyperpigmentation? Do you have dry patches? If you answered yes to any of those, then you need microdermabrasion, my friend. Okay. So this is a before and after photo. Check out my girlfriend here. You see here on her cheek area, there's a big dark spot right there. After using microdermabrasion for about 2.5 months or so, you can kind of see how that dark spot starts to lighten up. And remember, we've been watching this spot here. Now, it has been a month. I don't know if it was the last Hydra session or the one before that, but it's been about a month now, right? And it is not as dark as it was before. Now, I bumped the bump. I bust the bump, which I should not do, right? Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do as I do. Do as I say, okay? But it left a scar. And so I used the microdermabrasion. You see me use microdermabrasion on the Hydra sessions. I use microdermabrasion throughout the week also, but it is definitely not as dark as it was before. So in about a month, when we do the Hydra session at the end of next month, you'll take a look and you'll be like, where's that spot? It won't be there. Okay, so take a look at the bottom. There's some breakouts here in her cheek area. It might be hard to see through the screen, but you can see on the after picture, those breakouts are just about cleared, right? So microdermabrasion, this is the exact same microdermabrasion you would get if you went to a dermatologist's office and said, hey, I need to get a microdermabrasion treatment because I have large pores. I want my pores to get back down to their normal size. It will cost you about $75 to $175 per session. You can get this from your consultant, your Mary Kay consultant, for $58. You keep it in your shower. You use it whenever you want to. You don't even have to make an appointment because you have it. And it will last you about 9 to 12 months because you don't even use it every day. No more than 2 or 3 times a week, okay? So it's a deep exfoliation, and you're going to see it when we use it. But it also comes with the pore minimizer, which is the serum. We're not going to use the serum tonight because we're working on deep exfoliation. So the serum, though, you can use morning and night. It's a pore minimizer. It also has calming ingredients to calm the skin down as well. So let's go ahead and put on our microdermabrasion. Now, let me give you a little background on a Hydra session. So if you went to the spa, I'm going to just wet my face a little bit because the cleanser has dried already. If you went to the spa and you wanted to get a microdermabrasion treatment, it will cost you about $350, $375 to get a full Hydra session done, which you're doing here, or you can at least get the free samples to get that done and not pay the $350 or $375. I mean, like, seriously, right? So make sure you comment samples if you want to get the samples for the Hydra session. But microdermabrasion, so it's this deep exfoliation. The exfoliation beads are aluminum oxide crystals. They are very, 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 very tiny to get into the pores and to clean out the pores. But they're also removing that top layer of dead skin cells as well. So when we get done, you're going to see my skin is going to be buffed. It's going to be polished. There's going to be some redness too, because that's normal. The redness stays on for about 5 minutes or so. But I like to get in my troubled area, which is right around my cheek area, and my nose is where I normally have blackheads. But just a good scrub all over, and then we'll go ahead and wipe it off. You can splash water on your face if you have a washcloth or something like that. But let's go ahead and take off your microdermabrasion treatment. Now, micro means small, derma means skin, abrasion means rough. So if you went to the spa to get a Hydra session, which we're doing the deep exfoliation, maximum hydration, it'll cost you $350, $375. You won't do that. It's like 1 to 2 times a month is how often you would do it, because you want your skin to heal afterwards. So 1 to 2 times a month. That's why we do the Hydra session twice a month here. Let's go ahead and get off the microdermabrasion treatment. And sometimes it's better to just splash your face with the water. I keep mine in the shower. That way I just use it in the shower and I don't have to worry about it. So I'm like, oh, it's microdermabrasion day. I grab it and do my microdermabrasion. Okay. Okay, the next thing we're going to be using is our charcoal mask. So go ahead and look for the charcoal mask because that's next. Charcoal mask is another product that I love. I literally just sold a charcoal mask right before coming back home to do this video. And she had samples of the charcoal mask and she was like, you know what? I need to just go ahead and get the regular size because this is just way too good for me not to get it. So I'm like, I'm so glad you got it. But not only that, she ordered the charcoal mask. She ordered the Time Wash Repair Night Solution. She ordered the hydrogel eye patches, the under eye corrector. I mean, all kinds of stuff that she ordered, which I'm not complaining, right? Because we make a 50% profit on everything we sell. So I'm not complaining at all. Okay, charcoal mask is the next thing we're going to do. I'm going to show you. This is me with the charcoal mask on. Okay, you want your face to look like this. Get the charcoal mask on all over. But you see these spots and speckles here? These are toxins and impurities that are being pulled out of my pores. And they're sitting right there on the surface of my skin. So now we're going to dig 3 layers deep into your pores because the charcoal mask acts like a magnet. It's activated charcoal. I'm going to be putting this on while I'm telling you about it. It's activated charcoal, which means it's the purest form of charcoal that you can get. And my tube is running low, which means that this is some good stuff, right? Okay, so I'm going to start to paint this on my face. Now, you might be able to smell it. It has mint. It has honeysuckle, rosemary, navy bean extract. The navy bean extract helps with uneven skin tone. I'm going to see if I have the before and after photo to show you of that. Now, I'm using the masking applicator because the masking applicator allows you to spread it on evenly and to use less charcoal mask. Because this is the charcoal mask tube, you can get 55 to 60 uses out of this one tube, but you got to use the masking applicator too, okay? So you're getting the charcoal mask and you're not getting the masking applicator. Your consultant is going to love you even more because you're going to run out of charcoal mask even quicker. That's the secret. Okay, so activated charcoal means that's the purest charcoal that you can get. But the charcoal acts like a magnet where it digs 3 layers into your pores and it pulls out all of the toxins and impurities out of your pores. And so we want to get this charcoal mask on everywhere. People normally ask me, oh, well, can I put it on my eyebrows? And the answer is yes, because there's hair, there's skin underneath your eyebrows too. So you can't forget your eyebrows either. It's so difficult to do it when you're looking in the screen because the screen does one thing and you think you're going in the opposite direction, but you're not. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Now I just got to get it on my cheeks. If I can squirt a little more out of my bottle, my tube, but this is going in a trash can once we get done with this session here. Okay, let's get a little more on. There we go. And so if you start to see some spots and speckles on your face, that means that that's toxins and impurities being pulled out of your pores. If you see anything white, that means that there's a breakout there, or there's a breakout underneath the surface of the skin or something there that the charcoal mask is trying to dry out for you right there too. So let's get this everywhere. Okay, this is going in the trash can. I hope your charcoal mask looks a little like mine all over your face. Now it is going to get tight, and when it gets tight, it's going to pull, and that's what we want. It's going to pull the toxins and impurities out of your pores, okay? So the next thing we're going to use, men, women, boys, and girls use the charcoal mask. The charcoal mask is part of our acne line, which is our clear proof, which is this right here. So it is, charcoal mask is clear proof, but it's not part of the acne set, okay? But it's part of the acne line. It also has salicylic acid in it, the charcoal mask does, to help with the breakouts and that kind of stuff. I do have let's see if I have it here, because for whatever reason, I cannot keep up with my before and after photos. Like, I don't know why. And I think I put them all in the same spot, but for whatever reason, they still get lost, even when I think they're all in the same spot. So I thought I had it here, but I don't have it here. Okay. We're going to let the charcoal mask do its thing. The next thing we're going to be doing is our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and find a sample to that. The Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. This is a chemical peel. It has glycolic acid in it. So if you went to the spa and you was like, I want to get a chemical peel done, this is what you'll be getting done. That's why I said our samples are the exact same thing you would get if you were paying $350 to $375 per session. You can get them free from your consultant right now. So comment sample if you want samples of all of these products that we're doing. Okay. Now, the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, it has the glycolic acid. So the glycolic acid basically goes underneath the skin. That's the third step of the exfoliation process. It's going to go underneath the top layer of the skin. So we did the surface level of the skin with the microdermabrasion, and then we dug into the pores with the charcoal mask. We're going three layers deep into the pores. Now we're going to go underneath that first layer of skin, and we're going to dissolve all of those dead skin cell bonds. So when that new layer of skin comes up, it's a lot more plumper, a lot more youthful, a lot more tighter. And I do have, I think, the before and after photos of this. Yes, I do. Okay, so take a look at her neck. It might be hard to see, but right here, you see there's some crepiness, lots of wrinkles and that kind of stuff. And then after using the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, you can see the difference over here on the after photo. And then we had a lady do it on her feet, because sometimes feet are a little crusty, especially as it starts to get cold outside and stuff. She put it on her feet. She put her sock on over it, left it on for 10 minutes, and then took it off and washed the peel off. And then this is what it looks like. So this is her before picture right here. Look at that crustiness, right? I don't even want to touch the picture because it seems a little nasty. But after, take a look after removing it. That's what it looks like. And then here at the bottom, you can also see here, look at that crustiness. And then it's removed after using it too. Okay, so we're going to use that. I'm going to fan my face a little bit so it can dry. But okay, do you see that spot Look, I'm trying to point point over here, but it's over here. Okay, this spot right here, that means that that's a bump. And I really do have a bump there. But it's drying it out because it's white, right? But any kind of spots and speckles or freckles or anything like that that you see, those are toxins and impurities that it's pulling out of your pores also. Now, what do we like you to do? How can you support your consultant? Like, how can you, and how can your consultant support you? One, with samples. We give out free samples. So if you want samples, come in samples. If you like the registration form if you want the registration form to the biggest event that we're doing of the year, then comment gift. That way we can get the registration form to you. Again, it's on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be via YouTube, so you can watch it from anywhere, any place, from your computer, your phone, your laptop, your tablet, wherever. You can watch it from there also. Now, a little bit about the Mary Kay business opportunity, because it's so important. The holiday season is coming up, and people are looking for ways to make a little extra money on the side. Why not do a Mary Kay business? People are looking for ways to take care of their skin. If you haven't noticed that even 18-year-old, 19, 20-year-olds, boys and girls are into skincare. Like, they're into skincare. They're into masking. They're into doing all of that stuff and taking care of their skin now at a young age, which is really good because we start to lose collagen in our skin at age 15. So it's important that you start taking care of your skin. Okay, I'm just fanning the charcoal mask so it can dry quicker. So I've been building my business now for 11 years, and I served 20 years in the Navy. 10 years of those 20 years were me doing Mary Kay on the side. And in the midst of me just working my business on the side, I earned 6 free cars. We earned the pink Cadillac also. Right now, our unit, your consultant, me, we're working to become a 2-time pink Cadillac unit, which is so exciting. So a lot of times people say, when you say I do Mary Kay, they say, oh, do you have a pink Cadillac? And the answer could be, no, I don't have a pink Cadillac, but I'm part of a pink Cadillac unit, which is a really big deal because it's legit. It's more legit, right? When you can say, yeah, I'm part of a pink Cadillac unit. And you know someone that has a pink Cadillac. So it just makes it even more legit. But that's what we're working towards right now. The goal is for us to finish it by November 30th of next month. And we have a long ways to go. Like, we're not close at all. We have a long ways to go. So how can you help your consultant be a part of a 2-time pink Cadillac unit? How can you help us finish the pink Cadillac? Is one, purchasing products, of course, from your consultant. That always helps. And, it's a small business, and we talk about support small businesses, support local businesses. Instead of going to Walmart to go get a mascara or get a cleanser or to get a mask, why not go to your consultant to get that too, right? Your consultant, she gets a 50% discount on any products that she used herself, but we also make a 50% profit on everything that we sell, which is huge because right now people need to make some extra money. I mean, there's a lot of people who are working tons of hours and still not making the ends meet like they need to. And so this is just another way to make a little extra money on the side. And you see how we do this? We do a lot of stuff virtually. We do a lot of stuff through Facebook pop-up parties. We do some stuff in person as well. So there's so many ways that you can work this Mary Kay business. Also, we have catalogs that you can actually give to people. We have our websites too, that people can go on and shop. So many ways you can work this business. So if you are looking, or you know someone that is looking to make some extra money, please send them to your consultant because we can probably help them with the getting started with the Mary Kay business also. Now I talked about the car program. So your consultant, so we're finishing up the pink Cadillac, but your consultant is working towards her first car, which would be a silver Chevy Trax. Okay. Or she can take the cash, which is $425 a month. But if you take the car, Mary Kay pays your license, your taxes, your registration, and up to 85% of your car insurance for you and another person. So if you have a teenage driver, or if you have a spouse, or if you can put them on the insurance and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Mary Kay still is going to pay 85% of that car insurance as well. So that's our car program. And we're excited to see your consultant earn her first free car as we're finishing up our second pink Cadillac also. Okay. Now, there are no quotas in Mary Kay, so you don't have to sell a certain amount every single month. Take a look at my nose. You can kind of see the spots and speckles also on my chin right here, spots and speckles. So those are toxins and impurities that are being pulled out. And I always say, if you work in a hospital or a clinic, if you work at a daycare or you work at a school, if you work outdoors and you do landscaping and that kind of stuff where there's a lot of dirt and germs, you need to be doing a charcoal mask treatment like 2 to 3 times a week because you're just detoxifying your pores, cleaning out your pores, getting rid of all of the gunk and stuff out of your pores so that you don't get the breakouts and things like that. So we don't have any quotas. You don't have to sell a certain amount every single month. You can work as much as you want or as little as you want. And there are no territories. So you can take your business wherever you go. As long as you have a cell phone, you can be in business. Okay. All right. So take a look at my charcoal mask here. I'm going to get a little closer. I'm going to get a little uncomfortably close. Is that all right? Okay. Uncomfortably close. But take a look at my nose. Can you see those spots and speckles right there? Okay. You see that white here? That's a bump that is drying out right there. Oh, I got something in my teeth. Too close, right? Too close for comfort. Okay, let's go ahead and wipe off our charcoal mask. It comes off super easy. It is a wash off, not a peel, and super easy. So basically, you are wiping off all of the toxins and impurities that it pulled out of your pores, as well as the charcoal mask at the same time. I like to take my washcloth and press it in just like this, and then wipe it away. And you'll see how easy it is to come off. Look at that. So easy. My nose is where I normally leave residue of the charcoal mask, especially when I'm doing these videos here, these lives, because it's hard to see it through the screen. It really is hard to see through the screen, but you know. Okay. Okay, get your charcoal mask off all over. Let's see if I can get that out. See? Yeah. Success. Okay. All right, you guys. Like, I am like all the way real. Like all the way real. There is no shame in my game. I'm just telling you right now. There is no shame in my game. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel that we talked about earlier. Okay. It comes in like a little pump jar, just like this. I do, a couple squirts or so, and then I just pat it onto my face. Is what I do. Now, a tingle is normal. Sometimes I get a tingle. Sometimes I don't. But it's the glycolic acid that's going to work. So if you feel a tingle, just know it's normal. Now, with the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, because it's going underneath the skin to that next layer of skin, you're not going to see the difference right away because you got to wait until that new layer of skin comes out. But you will see a difference. Okay. You will see a difference in your skin. Okay. So Revealing Radiance Facial Peel is on. And you usually leave it on for about 10 minutes. You don't use it every day. You use it no more than 2 times a week, okay? Revealing Radiance Facial Peel is 2 times a week, and that is it. And it's the chemical peel, the exact same chemical peel you would get that would cost you about $75 to $150 per session just to get the chemical peel. You can get this from your consultant for $68, and it will last you like 6 to 9 months. And that's if you're using it twice a week, 6 to 9 months. I don't even use it twice a week. I only really use it when we do the Hydra sessions, and that's it. So that's twice a month, which means that thing has been around for at least 12 months now, for sure. Okay. So I was saying we have no territories in Mary Kay either. So as long as you have a cell phone, you can take your business wherever you go. If you go to a different state, if you go visit someone and you have some lull time, you can take your business and work your business. Also, we do lots of events that you can participate in and you can invite people to. So it's pretty simple to work a Mary Kay business. Okay. Now, we actually have a promotion this month where you can get started with a Mary Kay business for only $25. Okay, $25 for the Mary Kay business, and with that, you get a website that's good for a whole year. I talk to a lot of business owners. I talk to a lot of other people that do other companies, and there's no such thing as no extra fee for a website because they pay monthly on their website and all of that stuff. Business owners pay hundreds of dollars every month for their website. The website is free. It comes with your starter kit with Mary Kay, okay? People can go on your website, place an order, all of that stuff. No additional cost. $25, one-time fee. You also get some catalogs and you get brochures and you get not sales tickets. You get some samples. Here are some samples. You get a brochure, catalogs, and then the website. You also have access to the education that we have that's available to consultants. And I mean, the education is top-notch. It is stellar, okay? But then you also have access to all of the apps too. All for $25. That's the thing. Now, you might be saying some of these things like, okay, I am so busy, I don't have time. I know we are all busy. I don't know one single woman that's not busy, right? But this is the deal. We actually look for people that are busy because busy people know how to get things done. They know how to prioritize their time. They know how to make things happen. So we look for people that are busy because the busier you are, you'll probably be more successful with the Mary Kay business because you only have such, a short amount of time. You might be saying, well, I'm not a salesperson. Well, that's awesome. We don't want you to be a salesperson because salespeople are usually pushy and aggressive, and it does not fit in our philosophy, which is God first, family second, and career third. So we don't want you to be a salesperson. And I had a conversation with someone, and she was like, well, I don't know how I'm going to get people to buy it. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're talking like a salesperson. We don't want you to be trying to get people to buy anything. No salespeople, okay? No salespeople. So if you're not a salesperson, then awesome. Please reach out to your consultant and say, okay, what do I need to do? Because I am not a salesperson. We also look for people that value education because you're going to have access to the education. We're going to teach you everything you need to know as well. And the more you learn, the more you grow, right? So we look for people that value education. We also look for winners, people that love to win or like to be a part of a winning team because that's what we do. Our team wins and we win big. I mean, we go after it and we make things happen and we win. Okay. And not only that, but Mary Kay is the #1 skincare and color cosmetic brand right now in the world. Not just in the United States, but in the world. We are number uno. We are number one, which means that our consultants are the #1 consultants in the world as well. So you have the best of the best of the best of the best servicing you because you have the #1 skincare and color cosmetic brand, and then you have the consultant that goes along with it, which also makes your consultant #1 as well. Okay. So we look for winners because that's what we do in our team is we win and we win big. And then the last quality we look for is we look for people that are family oriented. Like we want you to kind of like your family a little bit, and because we have a Mary Kay family. Okay. Our team is a Mary Kay family and we want to welcome you into that family with open arms and kind of hug on you and love on you and all of that. But we want you to be family oriented because you might be like, I don't want no family people, right? So we want you to be family oriented. So those are the qualities that we look for when we think someone might be great at doing something like Mary Kay. Someone that's busy, not the sales type, values education, likes to win, and family oriented. Okay. So facial peel is on. I am feeling it. I do have a little tingle this time. I think last time I didn't have a tingle. It just depends. Sometimes I get a tingle, sometimes I don't get a tingle. I don't know what is the reason why I do and why I don't, but a tingle is normal. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. You don't have the samples for this, but this is our satin lip set. Okay, now, most of Mary Kay products are pink, but this is green and white. And the reason why is because men are the biggest buyer of our satin lips. Satin lips, when you use it, your lips will be so soft, so smooth, and so kissable. And even if you don't have anyone to kiss, at least your lips are in ready position for when you find someone. So it's a 2-step process. We have a shea butter sugar scrub and a shea butter lip balm, okay? And my lips right now are screaming to me because I need to be using it because my lips are a little dry, probably because I've been talking so much. But I'm gonna put a little of the sugar scrub on my lips and scrub, 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 scrub. And then I'm going to, when I get ready to take off the Revealing Radiance facial peel, take off the lip scrub too, but follow it up with the shea butter lip balm. Okay. Now, my son, he uses this also because his lips, when he was 3 years old or so, his lips would get so dry, they would crack down the middle. And so once we started using this, we never had that problem again. The weather is changing too, and our lips tend to get dry. If you're using Carmax and Blistex, I'm telling you to stop right now because they're not good for your lips. Every 10 minutes, you have to reapply it because it dries your lips out. It's the alcohol that are in those products that dry your lips out, and they completely dry your lips out. So you want to trash those things, throw them away. And you want to use something that's oil-based, kind of like our satin lips that has the shea butter in it. And shea butter locks in the moisture so it doesn't feel greasy either, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take off our Revealing Radiance facial peel. And don't forget satin lips also. And this was the last part of the exfoliation Now we're going to move into the hydration phase of our Hydra session. Okay. So hydration. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our hydrogel eye patches. Hydrogel eye patches. And man, oh man, do those things feel amazing. I love them. But let me go ahead and put on my Shea Butter Lip Balm before we move on to that. The Shea Butter Lip Balm, similar to the Sugar Scrub. It's like a drink of water for your lips. But what you'll find is that your lips aren't as dry anymore. And you don't have to use as much chapstick anymore because you don't have those dead skin cells. We took away the dead skin cells too, okay? All right, so hydrogel eye patches. Man, these things are amazing. Men can use them too. I do have a picture for you. So I'm gonna show you a guy first, okay? Because everyone has puffy, not everyone, but men and women have puffy eyes, right? So take a look at his. You see these bags here are big enough to go on a trip. I mean, seriously, like he doesn't even have to pack his bags because his bags are already here to go on a trip. And he has them under both eyes. So this picture here is him with the hydrogel eye patches on. You might be able to see it. You might not. The patches here. But then after, take a look after he takes those patches off. There's still a little puffiness, but oh my goodness, nothing like that one right there, right? And then this girlfriend here, she has small dark circles underneath her eye area. She has a timestamp on hers, though, but you can see the patches here on her eyes. And then take a look at the after at 750. So 720 to 750, you can see that there's no more puffiness, right? So I call these my pink besties because they're these small little sparkly little patches. Now there's 60 patches inside the jar is what you get. You get 60 patches in a jar. It also comes with a little spatula too, so you can scoop them up because these things are like little slippery, little slithery things here. I'm gonna scoop one up and then show it to you, show you what it looks like, even though I showed you on the photo. But we're gonna put and you should have a sample of these as well. And we're gonna put these on underneath the eye area. Now the small area go closer to the nose and the large area on the outside. Okay. Just like that. And your eye fits right in that curvature is where your eye goes. I'm gonna grab the next one here. So these hydrogel eye patches are hydrating. We're in the hydration phase now. They are hydrating underneath the eye area. Sometimes you might get a burning sensation, not burning, but like a tingle or something. And that's because your under eye area is dehydrated. If that's the case, you want to leave them on because they're going to start to hydrate the eye area. Okay. They're going to hydrate it. You can also keep them in the fridge to get more of a cooling sensation as well. But you get 60 patches in that jar. We're going to leave them on for a little bit. You don't have this, you don't have the sample, but this is also part of the hydration phase too. This is our nourishing oil. And man, do I love this oil. My daughter has eczema and she uses it and she's like, Mom, this is the only thing that doesn't, like that my skin doesn't eat up. Because like when she put moisturizers on or whatever, like within 5 minutes, her skin has soaked up the moisturizer so much to where it just looked like she didn't put anything on. But the nourishing oil, it dries dry, if that makes sense. It's an oil, but it dries dry. So it's not oily when you put it on, but you can put it in your hair. You can put it on your cuticles. You can put it on your knees. You can put it anywhere you want. It's part of our natural line. And it's all natural ingredients in here, 100% natural. It has olive oil, almond oil, sesame oil in here. It has a light vanilla scent, which I didn't think I liked vanilla, but man, do I love the smell of this. It comes with a medicine dropper, kind of like this. And I just do, some drops in the palm of my hand. And what I do with it is I just push it into my skin and not rub it. I just kind of push it into my skin just like this. Now that we're doing the hydration phase, you're going to see the hydration in my skin, which I love doing the Hydra sessions because the deep exfoliation, and exfoliation is good for your skin. Okay. It is really good for your skin. That's part of the 5 steps of skincare. So the 5 steps of skincare, let's see if I can remember them. Cleaning, exfoliating, protection with SPF, moisturization, and toning are the 5 steps of skincare. So this feels amazing because my skin is like, okay, you've exfoliated me, and a lot of got to follow it up with some type of hydration or moisturization. And because my skin is like, okay, you've exfoliated, my skin is like, I need the water, I need the water, I need the water. So now I'm giving it the drink of water that it needs. Okay. So the next thing we're going to use, and I want you to go ahead and find a sample, is the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. That's the next thing we're going to use. Now, the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask, we're going to keep it on. We're not going to take anything else off because we're going to sleep in this. But oh my goodness, your skin's going to feel amazing. Do you like that song? Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to use my masking applicator again with the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask, okay? Because again, this one here, just like the charcoal mask, you can get 55 to 60 uses out of this tube, but with using the with using the masking applicator, because it just helps it go on evenly, smooth. You're not using too much of it. This calms the skin down. It de-stresses the skin also. So if you had like a long day and you just like, I just want to relax this weekend, you can do the charcoal mask and this. We call it multi-masking. But this is really hydration for your skin. It's like a drink of water for your skin is what it is, okay? So we can go ahead and take off our hydrogel eye patches. And when they are dry, when they dry out, that means that it's time to take them off anyway. And I like to just pat the residue in afterwards. But oh my goodness, look at my skin, you guys. Look at my skin. It's glowing, okay? But now we're going to go ahead and put on our Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. And look how it looks. It smells really good also. Okay, put it on all over. And we're going to keep this on. But I want you to see the hydration from this. Huge difference. So anyone that has super dry skin, you definitely want to tell them about this. If you're on here and you have dry skin, definitely want to get this for yourself because it makes a huge difference. I have a client who actually put this on throughout the day. Not throughout the day, but she put it on in the morning. And she said it just makes her skin feel so good and so smooth and not dry. Okay. And so we're going to let this dry. It's not going to get hard and cracky like the charcoal mask did, but it will dry so that when you touch it, it's not wet. Okay. But look at the skin now. It's like a drink of water. You would think that I put water on my face, but I didn't. It's just the hydrogel, the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. Okay. Okay, let's get this part here. So good. Oh, skin feels amazing because remember, we did that deep exfoliation. So being able to just give my skin the water that it needs feels so good. Okay. So we just finished the Hydra session. Okay. Now let me tell you about some of the products. Remember, if you want to attend our biggest event of the year, comment gift. And even if you're watching the replay, comment gift. That way we can send you the registration link for that. If you want samples of everything we tried today so that you can be on our next one, which is November 3rd, Friday, November 3rd, comment sample. That way we can get the sample form to you so you can fill it out so we know where to send the samples to. And then if you are like, okay, I'm interested in the products that you talked about, and you don't even have to try the products to purchase the products. That's the beauty of Mary Kay. Everything is 100% guarantee. So if you get something, you're like, oh my gosh, like I thought I would like it, but I don't like it. You can trade it in for something completely different, or you can get your money back, either or. But let me show you. I just learned how to share a screen on a live. Okay, so can we give a hand clap to me for learning this? Okay, so the Hydra Session Happiness. Today we did the Okay, today we did the 4-in-1 cleanser. Okay, so that's the cleanser. You always clean your face first before you do anything else. You clean your face first, okay? That's the 4-in-1 cleanser. That's $26, and that 4-in-1 cleanser will last you about 9 months because you only need a little bit, even using it morning and night, okay? If you don't have a cleanser and you're like, oh, I wonder what I should, this is the one. And you can get it based on your skin type, whether you're combination oily or normal to dry, okay? The next thing we used was the microdermabrasion refined. That was the scrub that we used, and that's $36. and you don't use it every day, no more than 2 or 3 times a week is how often you would use it. Then we did the charcoal mask, which you get 55 to 60 uses out of this charcoal mask with the masking applicator. So ask your consultant about the masking applicator because it's important if you get in the mask, and that's 25. And then we did the Shea Butter Sugar Scrub. And then this is also the Shea Butter Lip Balm right here as well. We did the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, which is the glycolic acid peel, the chemical peel. And that's 68. So that's all of the exfoliation products. And then we did the hydration products, which is on the second row. We did the Hydrogel eye patches. You get 60 patches in the jar, or you can say 30 pairs or 60 patches. We did the nourishing oil, which is that 100% natural oil. The moisture renewing gel mask, which is the last thing that we put on, which is making my skin feel so good right now. And then we did the Shea Butter Lip Balm. Okay. Now there were some extras. So in the beginning, I talked about the oil-free eye makeup remover that removes waterproof and non-waterproof makeup. We have the skin cleansing brush that you would use with your cleanser is when you would use it. But then we also have some other things like the oil-free hydrating gel, the Time Wash Renewal Cream. This eye cream is for anything you can imagine that can be wrong with your eye area, from puffiness, dark circles, hooded eyes, saggy eyes, crow's feet, deep set lines and wrinkles. This eye cream is for that. And then we have the satin hand set right here too. With the weather changing and it's getting cold, our hands and feet get dry, you know, and so this just is basically a manicure and pedicure every single day without the cost of a manicure and pedicure too. So if you get all of the exfoliating and nourishing products, the value would be $333 retail is how much it would cost. But you get a special for today. Okay, so today only, you can get all of the exfoliating and nourishing products for $269, and that also includes a free travel roll-up bag, which is usually $36. You get that for free. Everyone needs a roll-up bag in their bathroom. Okay, man and woman. It comes with a hanger where you can hang it up behind the door, hang it up on the towel rack or wherever. It's 4 pockets that come with it too, and they're all clear so you can see exactly what's in each pocket. You're not digging around like, okay, where's that brush? Where's that lotion? Each pocket comes off, so if I wanted to go overnight somewhere, I can take one pocket with me. If I was going to the gym, instead of taking my whole bag, I could just take the pocket with me also. And they Velcro back on, just like this, Velcro back on. And if there is a explosion that happens in one of the bags, let's say your lotion tube explodes or something like that, each bag or pocket is dishwashable safe. You can put it in the dishwasher and you can carry it as a travel roll-up bag also. So that is free with the purchase of your Hydra Session Happiness set, which is all of the exfoliating and all of the nourishing products for only $269 today. If you're watching the replay, just type in replay. That way we know you watched the replay also. Okay, so let me take this off the screen. Check that out. Check that out. Okay. So in the morning, when you get up, you're going to wash your face in the morning. Okay. And we're going to take off the moisture renewing gel mask. But oh my goodness, my skin is like, girl, thank you. Thank you so much. Is what my skin is saying right now. So if you want to join us with your samples for the next one, comment sample. November 3rd is when we're doing another Hydra session. Comment sample. That way we can get the samples out to you. And don't forget, the biggest event of the year is happening on Sunday at 8 o'clock. And we would love to have you join us as well. Comment gift so that you can get the registration link. All right. Have a great night. Have an awesome weekend. And until next time.